Hello children, my name is Veronica and I'm from EcoWorld, and today I brought you some nature art. So if you go on a walk and you find pretty things like this cedar or fern or all kinds of pines or even feathers, you can gather them, take them home, and one of the things you can do with them is making them into a paintbrush, for example. So you would need bits that you find and look pretty. You would need some sticks. You would also need possibly a pair of scissors and a bit of wire or maybe some wool if you have any at home. Next thing, you can use your scissors to chop off bits from the plants that you gathered and bunch them up together. Put it on the end of your stick and wrap them around with either your wire or with your string. And here is your homemade paintbrush. That is one of them, or if you want to have a look, I made a couple more ready for you to look at. We could use feathers, we could use lichen, we could use pretty much all sorts of things that we find in nature. So you could use any kind of paint you have at home for painting with, but if you're a bit stuck, this for example is pomegranate, but if you have some leftover beetroot, that would be a great paint too. Or you could use onions. If you cook them, some colour might come out of them too. So basically anything with lots of colours in. If you want to make more arty things with nature, then here's another idea for you. So once you've been out on your walk and gathered lots of beautiful pieces of art themselves, created by nature, you can bring them home, and all you need is a little bowl, a tiny bit of water, a pair of scissors, and a piece of string if you want to hang your creation on a tree. So since it's the winter now, we are lucky enough to have ice. So what we're going to do, we will put bits of these plants in the pot, pour some water on them, and leave them out overnight. See what happens. Are you ready? Couple more tips and ideas to help you with creating this nature art. So you definitely need to wait for a frosty night when the temperatures go below 0 for it to freeze, and you could use any type of bowl at home, whatever you find should be fine, and the less water you put in there, probably the faster it will freeze. And once you checked it on it in the morning and you were lucky enough to have a frosty night outside, you can just gently pop it out and hold onto your string and find a tree to hang it up in. But I will take a couple of pictures and show you a couple of examples later on.